I'm not going back to Haiti.
One of those threats is this illegal alien from Haiti. ICE says he's a gang member with 17 criminal convictions in recent years.
So, you feel me? Yo, Biden forever, bro. Thank Obama for everything that he did for me, bro.
ICE Boston quickly takes down its next targets, including this illegal alien from Brazil who has an Interpol red notice for armed robbery. This Salvadoran illegal alien charged locally with rape and released by a sanctuary jurisdiction.
Señor, ¿cómo se llama?
And this Dominican illegal alien charged with assault with a deadly weapon and heroin trafficking. Officers also arrested this Guatemalan MS-13 gang member facing gun charges. ICE says he was released from local custody just the day before. Their detainer request was ignored because of sanctuary policies. And in a sign of shifting priorities with the new Trump administration, this man, who was in the same apartment as the target, was also arrested after ICE determined he's also in the U.S. illegally. This is what ICE calls collateral.
January 20th, he signed an executive order titled Protecting the American People Against Invasion, initiating a series of actions to intensify immigration enforcement. So this is what he had pretty much promises made, promises kept. So he's deployed the military forces to the border. He's rescinded sensitive locations policies. He's reinstated the Remain in Mexico program. And border czar Tom Homan was out on the news today talking all about it.
And so what is happening as we speak is limited to those with criminal records?
That's the target of this operation, but like I said many times, in places like sanctuary cities where we can't arrest a bad person in the jail, we would like to have access to the jail to arrest a criminal alien in the safety and security of a county jail, which is safer for the community, safer for the officers, and safer for the alien. But when you release a public safety threat out of a sanctuary jail and won't give us access to him, that means we got to go to the neighborhood and find him. And we will find him. But when we find him, he may be with others. Others that don't have a criminal conviction but are in the country illegally, they will be arrested too. Because we're not going to strike, and this is the difference between the last administration and this administration. ICE is going to enforce the immigration law. There's nothing in the INA, the Immigration Nationality Act, says you got to be convicted of a serious crime in order to be removed from this country. So there's going to be more collateral arrests in sanctuary cities because they forced us to go in the community and find the guy we're looking for.
Let me just make sure that I understand what you're saying, because at first you said that the first targets are those with criminal records, but you are also saying that those who are undocumented in the U.S., also who don't have criminal records, people who are working in their communities, maybe even have spouses who are American citizens, they could be swept up with ICE today as well?
What I'm telling you is when we go find our priority target, which is a criminal alien, if he's with others in the United States illegally, we're going to take enforcement action against him. We're going to enforce the immigration law.
Yeah, he's saying he's not playing around.
Yeah.
He's not playing around.
Tom has been saying that. And what's so crazy is they can't talk trash about him because he was an Obama pick too. You know,
he's enforcing the law.
Yeah.
So Sonny Holston, you should be happy. You said people need to be held accountable. This is
some accountability.
Enforcing the laws and holding people accountable. If you got somebody who is illegal in your house and they broke the law and you're illegal, you're going back to wherever you came from too.
I'm laughing at Dana. She said, wait a minute, let me see if I understand.
Yeah,
Right,
because
she was confused. She was just like, she was upset. She didn't like the answer.
Yeah.
Look, these are the same people. Again, we just said it. Why are these people so hell-bent on protecting illegality? Illegals, they don't belong here. They don't have, like he said, he clarified, they don't have to have committed a crime. They are here illegally.
But
That is a crime.
He said, though,
That's a crime.
That is the crime itself.
if it hadn't been for them, he's talking about specifically for sanctuary cities. So
Right.
like Baltimore,
Right.
like Chicago, your mayors are messing it up.
Exactly.
He's saying the reason why he's gonna this is occurring this way is because now he has to go into the communities and to the neighborhoods because the mayors are not letting him get these illegals from the jails.
Right.
What is that? What is that? That contract we have here in Baltimore that we keep signing. They going through it. I forget what it's called, but anyway, it goes to court, the consent decree.
Yeah.
So he's saying that now when they come for the illegals, if they have other people with them, they're gonna all get wrapped up. They're gonna all get hemmed up. That's what the consent decree was supposed to have been stopping. But now Brandon Scotts and the Brandon Johnsons of the world, you are making the consent decree moot, irrelevant. Because when Homan comes with ICE and all these people, they are going to take all those people there. If you are, if even if they were not illegals, if you were committing crimes and we all together, guess who they taking? They're taking all of us, even if you weren't doing anything and you, whatever. They're taking all of us until we can sort it out. So I suggest the Brandon Scotts and Brandon Johnsons of the world, cooperate and stop putting your citizens at risk.
Their problem is, and the census is coming. And when people say, why are they so partial? Why are they so partial to illegals? Because each one of them have a dollar amount attached to that, right? The census doesn't say U.S. citizens. It just says how many people. How many people in your area? So you get more money for schools, more money for roads, more money, some discretionary funds and that kind of thing. So this is one of the major reasons why you see these sanctuary cities that often have incredibly poor budgetary skills, incredibly poor, are like, hey, wait a minute. You can't be deporting 150,000 of my people because that's a big hit to our bottom line. Money comes with these illegal, quote unquote, undocumented, whatever they want to call them. Money is attached to each one of them.
Well, Trump is stopping that too. They won't get federal funds.
And he should.
Exactly.
He should.
Well, not only that, but it's what it's doing is it's bloating the government, but then we're being taxed too.
Yes.
Key data on federal benefits paid to illegal immigrant households, according to the Center on Opportunity and Social Mobility. I mean, this data is crazy. At the start of 2023, the net cost of illegal immigration for the United States at the federal, state, and local levels was at least $151 billion with a B dollars. I mean, these people, how much costs illegal immigration costs each American taxpayer? Almost $1,200 per year. The list goes on. Over a lifetime, using existing estimates of the net lifetime fiscal impact of immigrants by education indicates the fiscal drain created by the average illegal immigrant is $68,000. Folks, this is hurting our communities. I mean, the strain on social services on the average taxpayer is enormous.
On the healthcare industry.
Right. Oh my God.
On the healthcare industry. EMTALA requires us to see people when they come into the emergency room to get them stable enough to go to their primary care or a specialist in the couple of few days after they're seen. But EMTALA doesn't say, are you documented or are you undocumented? We're treating everybody. So that means everyone else is paying more money because they're going to skip on the bill.
Oh, and they're going to skip on the bill. But then you have these leftists complaining about our healthcare system.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, there's not one aspect of American life that is not adversely impacted by the surge of illegal migrants into our country. Absolutely. And we're not the only nation that's saying this. And that's one of the things that I think Democrats have done foolishly to make it seem like America is like this hateful country. No, all over the world, countries are saying, we can't afford you.
Exactly.
We cannot afford you.
And this is why they're doing the ending. He did the executive order to end birthright citizenship. What do you think about that?
Oh my gosh.
It's long coming.
Let me tell you, we've been trying to get rid of anchor babies for a long time.
It's long coming. If you are not a citizen here, if you're here illegally, you're not a citizen. I don't care if you're a diplomat. If this is not your home country, then whatever children you have here should not be citizens. When you go to Switzerland or go to any country in Europe, you have a baby there. Okay, you just had a baby there, but that doesn't mean you become a citizen.
Us and Canada are the only American industrialized countries that do this.
You can't even just go, even if you don't have a baby. You can't go to countries in Europe and just say, oh, I'm going to be there legally now. I'm a citizen. Oh, no. No. You're going to have to go through whatever the process is to become a citizen. And it's not easy. It's not forthcoming, okay? Certainly, when you leave, pack up your little babies, your little snot-nosed brats, and take them with you.
Here's the thing. It's not retroactive, but I think I calculated to February 9th or February 10th is the last day for anchor babies.
Wow.
It's the last day.
Well, they're pushing back against this. Many states, including Maryland, are suing the federal government.
Of course they are.
Let them bring
Of course
it.
they are. They have
Let 'em
all
bring
this
it.
extra money to sue, taxpayers' money. Again, Marylanders, this is your money being used for these class action suits of bull crap. We already are, $2 billion in debt? Thanks to Westmore, and now we're going to have this money to go and pay for babies to be born here, who are born here, automatic citizenship, and anybody else that wants to come. Get a freaking grip. Close your legs, marry somebody else in your own country, and take your little snot-nosed brats with you. That's it.
I just really feel like,